This video demonstrates the typist experience when typing formatted court transcripts using Claudio, your transcription assistant. If you have an account with Claudio Canada, you can expect to see the following on your screen in your dashboard. The quick start, where you can upload files to get first draft transcripts using specific templates. Claudio Real Time, where you can actually log into your own meeting and start recording the screen and request transcripts once the meeting is done directly on the screen instead of having to upload pre-recorded audios and videos. And then an advanced transcription request ribbon, where you can actually request transcripts that require specific first page setup. That actually refers to where you have to set up the cover page with the parties involved or any other such scenarios. Here in the Ontario ACT transcript request form, if you click on View, you can put in your job name. You can put in a job description if you would like. And you choose your profile. In this case, we're making a request for a criminal ACT transcript. The reason we have two different options in terms of profiles is so that you can get the appropriate cover page for the Claudio transcript that is generated. In this example today, we're actually making a request for an Ontario ACT criminal transcript. On the next page, you can actually put in your court file number and any other information specific to your job. So here we are setting up the transcript with the court file number, the jurisdiction. So you can choose Ontario Court of Justice or Superior Court of Justice. You choose the city, in this case. The appearances that show up at the bottom of the cover page can be added here in the next block. If you've got more than one appearance, you can add it in. Then you move to the next tab where you actually upload your audio file. Either drag it in, or you can actually select the file from your Windows Explorer. Clicking upload will allow you to upload the file. You can choose to add multiple audios if you want by clicking on add another record. Essentially what will happen in that case is the different audios will be, the transcripts for the different audios will be appended one after the other. You can also choose to type in, to get a partial transcript. In this case, we only want a transcript from the 39-minute point to the 50-minute point. So that is all we're going to request. And when you click submit, it gets the job submitted, and you click exit to get out of there. This interface lists all the jobs you have. This job we just submitted is right up there in progress. Directly from the system telling you that the job has been submitted. We will now move on to the second part of this video, where we start with the receipt of the transcription complete email. You can expect to receive this email within 2 minutes and up to 5 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on the length of the audio. For every 60 minutes of audio, you can assume it's 5 minutes. So if it's a 3-hour audio, you will receive a transcription complete email within 15 minutes. This is what a transcription complete email looks like. It's very similar to the in-progress email, but here the subject indicates that the transcription is complete, as well as a link to the transcript itself. You click on the transcript link and it downloads it to your downloads folder. This is what the transcript produced out of the system looks like. If you recall, we'd entered the court file number, the names of the parties, the name of the judge, the date, as well as all the appearances in the data entry form when we made the request. That shows a setup. if you scroll further down, all the hotkeys embedded in this ACT transcript are provided. We usually recommend that clients requesting any sort of legal court transcripts, discovery, or deposition transcripts, request them with no speaker identification so that they show up in a single block of text, and then they use the hotkeys to insert the speaker notations. This is because there are very specific stylistic requirements with respect to speaker notations for each regional court and jurisdiction. To give you an idea of how to now go ahead and edit this transcript as a typist, we are showing the keystrokes that are being used on the bottom right corner. If you look on the bottom right corner of the screen, you will see the keystrokes. So as I play back the audio, you will see me watch the screen, and I will be editing different portions of the transcript by using the hotkeys that indicate the speaker notations.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Constable Victor.
Good morning.
And so, first off, I just want to review some preliminary matters in respect of note-taking. Obviously, as a police officer, you have an obligation to create independent and contemporaneous notes during the course of your duties, right? And by that I mean you need to prepare accurate, comprehensive, and detailed notes in every single investigation that you do, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
And those notes need to be made during or as close as possible to the investigation.
That's correct, yeah.
And I take it that's something that you've learned both through training, but also on the job, right? And you'd agree with me that note-taking is an integral part of conducting an investigation?
Yes.
And one of the reasons it's integral is because your notes assist you when you're testifying at a trial, for example.
That's correct.
And I mean, usually by the time you have to testify in court, it's been, many, many months, possibly even years, right?
That's correct.
And so you'll have conducted several investigations between the time that you made your notes and the time that you testify in court, right? And
So you fill in any missing portions, you put in the punctuation as needed, you capitalize, and do the formatting as needed. And that actually saves a significant amount of time. It took me 4 minutes to do 2 minutes of this transcript. If you actually then calculate it across, that means as you speed up, you can expect to take anywhere between 60 minutes to 80 minutes to do around 40 minutes of audio. Possibly 45 minutes of audio can be done in 60 minutes as you speed up. This gives you an idea of how to work with a Claudio transcript and how to use the hotkeys to edit the transcript instead of typing from scratch. Once you're done the transcript, there are placeholders that have been put in place that you can remove. There's the envelope placeholder, there's all the hotkeys. You remove those as needed and keep only what you actually require. If you go to the end of the transcript, the certification block is in there. You fill it out as needed with the applicable information, and that is it. You're done with actually editing the transcript, and it saves you a significant amount of time.